Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Good morning, guten tag, bonjour, etc. things. Hope you're having a good morning. Everything's going well. Kyo no asa wo Balatro shitemasu. We're gonna play Balatro, early morning streaming. Same old. What else is new? It is very much Groundhog Day. I won't lie, I don't know how to describe situations where it's the same thing over and over again, but to invoke Groundhog Day. And I'm older than the movie, so I don't remember what another kind of like analogy is, right? There's got to be something like what's like Sisyphean. Maybe we would call something Sisyphean, right? Pushing a rock up a hill, or was it tantalizing? Tantalus, right? What the water was right over the wind. Who the hell had their liver eaten by a hawk? So that's when you're talking about Bill Murray movies. When you know a Bill Murray piece of fiction supplants like ancient Greek myths, right, as sort of a cultural touchstone for a thing. That's a hell of a film. Sadly, going to Groundhog's Day at Gobbler's Knob, it's not like what it once was. It used to be quite the party, and then for some reason, the locals decided, no, we'll have none of that. You're not going to bring your tourist money into our little town, right? Jed, good morning. You're here early, I'm here early. The list got a lot shorter. Yeah. Canio Joker, upgraded paintbrush, and I'm waxing philosophical on the 1994 film Bill Murray. But yeah, there's no point in really going to Groundhog's Day anymore. They cut out all the drinking. So, but it was cool at one point in time. So yeah, we're going to set out to try to accomplish a couple of these things, which is 1, get the Canio Joker. 2, get the upgraded paintbrush. And then eventually get a deck under 20 cards. I don't think we can do all 3 of those concurrently, right? That's not gonna be something I can get done at once. I feel like those are 3 different events, 3 different attacks, 3 different approaches. Deck under 20 cards, that's abandoned deck, right? 100%. Why not start with fewer cards? And yeah, upgraded paintbrush and Canio Joker, we'll see what we can get into. But yeah, the collection is like, I always do that. I always work on a collection. The collection is like collected 2 things. And then hopefully we can kind of wrap that up. And then eventually I'd like to get back into challenges. And I'd like to get into playing a little bit more for high score, right? It's been so long since the name of the game was high score. It's been unlock stuff for quite a while. Like I'd have to even look at stream history to figure out exactly how far back that goes, but I mean, unlock, going for unlock, right? So there's something like 50 videos. It's all unlocks, right? It's all unlocks. It really is like all the way unlocks all the way back. So, yeah. Good times. So, it'd be nice to play for like high score instead. What the hell does this all mean with expiring in X number of days? I've never seen that before. But alright. Whatever. At any rate, completely sidetracked, but we'll get back onto it. We're going to try to like get this to 100%, and then we can start looking at all these other things, including just trying to get like a decent high score. Especially when, again, I don't really watch other people play a lot, but every so often I'll see other dudes, and you start to feel like bad about yourself. You know, it's like, oh, maybe I could get that kind of score if I tried, but you don't really do it. So we'll hop on in. As I mentioned before in previous streams, I realize that it's probably entirely tedious. It's tedious for me to do it. It's probably tedious to watch. Just over and over again, try to get close to getting one of these things. So I've preloaded, I've pre-gamed a little bit to get it to a point where like, okay, now we can start watching and see what happens. So yeah, Canio Joker. In order to get the Canio Joker, we need to get a legendary Joker. It's random. It's 1 out of 5. But we have to get the soul card, right? And then Arcana deck. Hey, presto! The soul is here. So obviously we'll take that. We got to decide which one of these jokers we're going to throw away. It's throwback with a little bit going on, 4.5. It's a polychrome hanging Chad, which is just... That's a great card. Bootstraps, doing alright because we got a good bit of money. Blue Joker, 92 chips, but the only thing we have that's generating chips. And Handy Andy, which... Merry Andy, which, you know, the fact that I don't even really remember his name kind of indicates he's not going to stay a ton. So we'll swap him out. And if we get Canio, that would be amazing. I don't feel like we're going to get it. Let's talk about what we'll do if we get to the chef's kiss. Let's talk about what we'll do if it's not it. If we don't get it, this is kind of an okay little run. We're on ante 9. We're not getting high scores. It's a little late to make this into a magical run, so we'll just sort of coast to the finish line, and we'll come in again, and maybe we'll take a run at at getting the deck under 20 cards, because we could incidentally catch the paintbrush that way. So here we go. Let's see what we get, and we get York, aka the worst legendary. York is pretty bad. He's pretty bad. But there's not much we can do about it. It was better when we had Merry Andy. We had all those extra discards, right? Pretty easy to get to 23 when you have an extra 15 discards. But, yep. Who knew we were going to get him? So, it does become a question of, do we want to slot Stuntman in at this point in time for 250 chips as opposed to 106 chips, but an additional 2 hand size? We're mostly playing flushes here, as per usual, so the hand size will hurt. I guess we'll just stick with what we got. He is nice, but not at the expense of us dropping like 6 cards in the hand. This deck really hasn't been manipulated a ton, so... Next round. We tried. We'll just coast to the end on this one, and then we'll try another run. Let's see. Double checks it was yesterday. I did level up high card a bit, but nothing crazy. So, what's a high card worth in this 110,000 world? 120,000. Yep, 106 plus 50 exactly. But it decreases over time, right? Each time you play a card, it goes down and down and down. So you get a guaranteed 250 or a maximum potential 156, but on average, you wind up spending... Well, I usually spend most of the hands, so 4 hands, 20 cards, you're probably down 30 cards. So there's a formula there somewhere that we can figure out where it's somewhere between 160 and like 110. But yeah, it just becomes a question of what's what. We Joker's not horrible, but this late in the game, ante 9, we're not going to be able to ramp him up to beat anything here, so... We know that we can do a high card discard for about 200,000, so we'll throw out a bunch of discords to hopefully get York involved, and then that's what we're going to do. We'll try not to spend money because it makes Bootstraps happy. Here we go. Alright, so we'll hold on to that ace and throw everything else out. 1 discard. 2 discards. 3 discards. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then next hand we'll be able to get him involved, but this should be enough. Nope, it's not. Why was the king 200? What was different? The discards. The discards is what was different. Alright. We'll make do. Blue chip and the discards. Got it. Asked and answered. Sure. Magician and Justice. We'll find a use for them. No repeat hand types this round. Can do. We just have to throw out 5 cards, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess. There you go. Now York is involved, and he's going to do some good work for us. Before we get too far along, we'll just go ahead and we'll play out this king. That could be our high card. That's about as good a high card as we're going to get. Then we'll do the 2 lucky cards for the lucky aces, and then we'll figure out what the 3rd hand will be when the 3rd hand comes up. Alright, ace, ace. We'll play get trips, actually. Not going to ignore the trips. $20, great. There we go. Okay. Sure, antimatter, no reason not to get antimatter. And then... yeah, I'll take photograph. I'm not overly... we'll hold on to the money. I'm not overly concerned right now. Skip the blind to boost up throwback, makes sense. We'll play this blind, though. And then same game. High card, what you worth? 300,000. What about a king? With a photograph. 500,000. We should, even though it runs contrary to what Blue Joker wants to have happen, we should do some discards to help get York up. Temperance for free money, free $28. We got a bunch of Jokers, 3 of them that don't have anything on it, so it might be worth trying to get Wheel of Fortune? No. Why would it be? We shouldn't think that. None of these are good quads, I guess. Alright, there we go. So we don't necessarily have to just play a face card. We can play a flush that has a face card in it, and then Joker will trigger if we get in the first position, right? So we'll chase down a spade here, and we got it. King here. While we're at it, this 5 can be glass. Let's try to go big here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's discard a little. We know what's going to make York mad, but let's put a little in his direction. Just a little. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a connectors, just in case we need them. 72 chips, 50 mult. Re-trigger him multiple times. These should all play well together. Let's go. All right, 2.8 million. Is it great? No. But it's something. Omen Globe, sure. Omen Globe, let's. Emperor yet again, yes. Almost always Emperor. It's really the best choice. Even though we have a free reroll, I don't care. We're not going to swap out any of the Jokers. Okay, hearts this time. Hearts still. And there's that ace, that king. This will help us out with the flush. You two can be bonus cards. 3, 4, 5. There we go. $1 million. Not as good as the last one. But again, what is? All right, York is happy. He's now at 3. What's left over? Trips. All right. Which we did not level up. We leveled it up a little, but it's, you know, not quite where we'd want it to be. Not for 6 million, it isn't. So we can force a flush, but there's no face cards in here, so it's not quite as good. Our overall deck is kind of balanced, but leaning a little towards diamonds. So leaning a bit more into diamonds is not a bad idea. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. 1, 2. We'll hold on to the 10. 1, 2, 3. We'll have to play a 10. All right. There we go. So put the glass first, I guess. I think is the correct thing to do, to have that double up versus having only 12 added. That's going to be the actual answer. With Omen Globe, are you going to open Arcana packs? And yes. I should have said that exactly why, but yeah, I mean, it's basically just to try and increase our chance of getting Soul. I'm not giving up on it, getting it this round, but I think it's like, you know, it's less likely than it was before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we don't mind a straight versus a flush, and we do. We do mind very much a straight versus a flush. But we don't have a whole lot of other hands to go with. So 5, 6, 4, 3, 2. This run is basically going to come to an end here, though. We're not going to get anything big on this. So the queen can run through twice with a pair of queens, and then that is all. At least it'll trigger a photograph, but I don't think it's going to be that large. It was much better when it was the lucky king than it was when it's the bonus queen, but it's what we got. There you go, and run ends. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Try it again. We'll go for getting beneath 20, because at least it's something different than this over and over and over again. So, abandoned deck, and we're going to look for ways to burn cards. That includes Mega Arcana. If we get Hangman, then hey, we're off to a good start. Hangman is a great start. There's no real wrong way to approach what cards we're going to kill off. We can just make up a rule. So we have 1, 2 here, so it makes it hard to just say, we'll just get rid of the lowest cards first. We got to get rid of 2. Bunch of even cards, 2 odd cards. We'll kill the 2 odd cards and say, hey, we're going to get rid of odd cards. And then if we see even Steven, we know that we're happy to see him, right? Hermit is almost pointless. Stone card doesn't do us a ton of good, even early. Making it go to clubs. So, wild ace. It's a good start. It's a good start. It's not a great start. That's alright. Yeah, losing odd cards destroys straights and straight flushes 100%. But that's, you know, something's, you know, you got to pick something to hang your hat on, right? And it's as good as anything, because like realistically, I don't know if it tracks how often you play a specific type of hand, and you could argue that I'm not aggressively looking for straights. Like there's 2 straight draws here, right? If I get a 4 or 9, then we got to. I don't typically look to fill in. There's the 4s and the 9s that would have given us a straight, right? I'm not typically looking for them, therefore I don't play them that often. So it does become like a self-fulfilling prophecy of, you know, you're finding what you're looking for. But yeah, typically I don't get too concerned about busting up the straight potentials. Mime is a wonderful card. Right now, though, it does almost nothing for us because we don't have any enhanced cards. Red card is probably the worst joker, and Ride the Bus will take, and then maybe we'll also get rid of face cards while we're at it. Oh, we have no face cards. Abandoned deck. All right. So that is a good one. I caught myself in my own defeatist. Right, being pessimistic. Spades are what we started to shed, so hearts and clubs are both as good as each other, so we'll chase these hearts and we'll hold on to this ace just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so Ride the Bus is going to lose its goddamn mind by the time this is all over. In fact, to the point where should really just be considering playing high card at these early stages just to ramp it up. Hearts and clubs. Not many hearts. Not many clubs. Alright. So let's do this. Let's take it gentle. There's 17 cards left. The chance of us getting a club flush are nil. The chance of us getting a diamond flush are pretty great. So without crossing over into our diamonds, let's just go ahead and throw out a bunch of high cards. Random high cards. Random. Get him involved. Like, get him kind of goosed up into here. Alright, we got the 1 discard left to make sure we get enough diamonds. We have enough diamonds. And that should be 200. Playing strategic. We're playing strategic here. There we go. And he's at 4, and he's never going to go down as long as we don't add a face card. Speaking of face cards, smiley face, worst possible option we get. Getting into high card is a good idea if we're going to be doing Ride the Bus. Also, mime means you want to keep cards in your hand, right? So playing out high card, you want to have steals and shit in your hand. So yes, so high card is 100% the way we want to go, even if it means that we can't open another buffoon pack. We'll be okay for the moment. We want to play this blind because we want to play as many blinds as we can. Get Ride the Bus ridden. We caught a straight. We'll hold on to the straight, and we'll play kind of the cards around it, right? So the 9 and the 3 will play it out. 9, 3, 6 played out as high card, right? Get him a little something. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So we'll throw out the 10 and the 8 and the 7. Ramp it up a little. Make sure we have enough to cross the finish line. There's a sufficient amount of greed. Yo, smiley face will not go away. There's too greedy though. You can get too greedy. Celestial pack, Arcana pack, because we're looking for steel. Steel, Hangman, that would help. Either one. Chariot does help. So avoiding odd cards, focusing on even cards. I just wanted it to be 2 in the worst way. There you go. And then next round. Reroll start at 0. We'd rather play the hand and get him involved. So hold on to this 2 the entire time. We have a lot of what it takes to make a flush. We'll just see what develops. We'll play out the odd cards. Hold on to the 8s. Hold on to the diamonds as well. Okay. Creep on up on something. 8s are a good hand as well. So let's play the 3 and a 4. It's a straight draw. We're giving up the 5. That's perfectly fine. All right, now we have to start playing hands. So we have 1, 2, 3. Get ready, you 3. We'll actually play it out as a pair. And then when we get a flush, we should be good. So we just got to chase the flush down. 1, 2, 3, discard. All right, there's our flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be more than 300. And then keep on, keeping on, multiplying. Get more chrome. Get red seals if possible on the chrome. Tempered, spend 3 to get 2. No reason not to. If we do get into high cards, Splash is a great card to have to go with it. So we'll get that. And we'll open the standard pack and see if we can't get like a Polychrome. Polychrome. Polychrome is great. The Polychrome. Yep, stand by that decision. All right, first hard hand is drawn face down. That's fine. 3, 4, 5, discard. 1, 2, 3, discard. All right, so we leveled up high card once. We did catch our Polychrome, though. We need to get high card up a little bit more before we start really doing wacky shit. So we'll go ahead and we'll play this hand out just to make him happy. All right, same thing again. Even though we have 2 pair, we'll hold on to our spades. Play all those cards out. And then there's our spade flush. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that we even need that. Oh. No what? I'm listening. No what? What did I do that was a no? Oh, right, because it reset it. Ah, shit. I knew I was going to do something like that. Yep. I fell for it. I fell for the trap. There is Paintbrush. We'll get him on the next round. I fell for the trap. I 100% fell for the trap. They put a Polychrome card out there. They knew I would take it. And I took it like a goddamn mark. Yeah. Didn't need the Poly. But it's... Poly is great for playing high card, though, but yeah. Shit. Well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. There's a lesson there somewhere. The question is, will I learn it? 1, 2, 3. Discard. Get the clubs. Yeah, you don't have to play the ball. Yeah, I know. Hey, you're 100% right. I'm too busy thinking about what I'm going to do next to focus on what I should do now. Speaking of which, high cards leveled up. Pair isn't. And then all the other cards will score. So high card's worth more than pair. So we're better off playing these out here, and hopefully it's 200. Because it's not 2-pair. Can't make 2-pair happen. So there we go. Hopefully it's 200. Just barely. We recover, but why play the 4 instead of the 6? 6 probably would have been better. We'll hold on to the money. Can we do 3,000 in our current state? Maybe. Hold on to the money, though. Double the money to get... But I don't know that we can do 4,000. So we have to improve. We have to improve. Things got to get better here. Spades, diamonds. We'll play the 2-pair. And we'll also throw in... you should get one last... If memory serves, you should still, after you go to the boss, paintbrush should still be there. We'll check it, but in my mind, paintbrush will still be there after we do the boss, but I might be wrong. But at any rate, I didn't want to risk it, but I think that we actually would have been okay to do that. We'll throw out this 6 as well. Yeah, let's see. It's a good point. Well, that's why I didn't want to skip it as well. Like, I thought that skipping it is the wrong thing to do, no matter what. Ignore the queen. Ignore it. The queen is not your friend. You put yourself in this position. So we have the full house, but it'll ditch our steal. Right? And we don't necessarily want to do that. So let's go ahead. Let's just do that. Resist the temptation. 2-pair Joker is here, so we can just play 2-pair. And it's not like it's not worth a good bit. It's not worth as much as the full house, but the 2-pair is probably going to be worth more, right? With the 1.5 twice versus what the full house does. Pauly still count on every hand because of mine? No, Pauly only counts when you play it. So it's good for a high card. Or it's good to get out there as your high card if we do kind of lean towards a high card deck. Ultimately, that's where I want to get. I want to level up high card here so that mime is triggering. So imagine these are all steel and you're playing out one card. It's like double, 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 double. That's the dream. So when you have mime, what you want to do is have a shitload of steel in your hand and then play the polychrome, right? But it's also we gotta get that. We gotta use strength on it twice, 3 times to get it to be a deuce. But it'll be fine. This will all be fine. It's a video game. We're going to be just fine. But yeah, the magic is to have like 8, 9 cards in your hand that are all steel. So here's polychrome. Here's paintbrush. Starts with a P, not polychrome. All right. Is it worth it to get a doll? Not against the fish. Credit card's great before Ox, because you can just run yourself into debt and then have Ox clear your debt for you. But I wouldn't normally grab it before fish. So, and then double tag. No, we can't afford anything else. So here we go. Cards are drawn face down. So we'll play out our 2-pair, and the cards will be drawn face down. There's not much we can do about it. But we got a good 2-pair. We can kind of figure out what stuff is here. No idea what these are. So we'll simply discard it. Alright, now we have 2-pair of the aces and the deuces. We'll also throw out, what, 3, 4? What are we low on? We have 2 9s, 2 7s, 3 10s, so hold on to the 10. So we'll throw out the 9. Is that worth more or less than the pair? The diamond flush is probably worth less because of the chips, but let's do the math on it. So that'd be 35 times 4, right, versus 100 times 2. 35 times 4 is 160. 100 times 2 is 200. So the 2 pair would be worth more at the moment than the flush would be. And the added benefit is if we throw this 3 out, we still have a flush to play if we need it. So that also decides, like, what am I going to throw out here? The 3, the 10? We'll throw out the 3 because then we have 4 diamonds remaining. All right, suit. So these are diamonds. We know these are diamonds. In fact, we don't know those are diamonds. Let's... This, I mean, none of them, unless this is like a king or an ace of diamond, yeah. But there's a good chance. We'll just throw them out. We'll just throw them out. All right, so these are diamonds, and we also have a full house. The full house is the answer because of him. No king's not in this deck. You're correct. There we go. Okay. We need something. Swashbuckler. I'll take anything at this point in time. Right? Like, Splash. In theory, Splash and Mime. I shouldn't have both of these because realistically, you need one to be chips, right? One to be plus malt, one to be X malt, and it's okay to have like a meta something, right? So either Mime or Splash, but both is probably the wrong play. That said, I'm probably gonna stick with it. All right, stone cards are not bad for. Stone cards are not horrible for high card. I keep saying high card like we ever play a high card here, but we'll make this odd card into a high card. With this stone, and we'll use that. All right, double your money. 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down, 5,000. We're gonna have to just keep opening Arcana packs and hope like hell we keep seeing 2 pair to 3 straight. Straight versus 2 pair. I think it's the same thing. It's if the flush is worth less than 2 pair, then the straight is worth less. So, yeah, it's still the 2 pair. And we know we have 1 fewer 3 now because one of these stones, so that 3 can go with. And Splash will help. All right, again, 2 pair, and then 5. Just a 5. Standard deck. Boy, they just keep giving me stuff that I can't use because we don't want to be. That polychrome I took, but we don't want to add cards. We want to subtract them. So we're not making a whole lot of progress here. I mean, we're not gonna ignore it. And then, actually, I think we will do it low because then this is an 8 away from another straight. I mean, we don't have 2 pair to play, so even if it's not that high, it'll help ride the bus out. Kind of warm it up, as the case may be. Our full house will play that. Can't ignore that. And we'll play just regular stone card for a hand. And then we got our 2 pair left over, which should cross the finish line. That's just to help with that. And then the aces and the 9s. There we go. Need X malt though. We desperately need X malt. Jolly Joker. No. More steel. Hanged Man. We'll take Hanged Man. So, odd cards. 7 is an odd number last time I checked. Alright, that's the 37. See if we can level up high card. Full house keeps happening. I don't want to make this a... Mime, it wants to be high card, but I can't make... Can't make the jokers appear. Discard. Get away. I know it's a waste of a discard, but I'm doing it before I get ideas. It's a heart. That's all we know about it. 9s and 8s, and then also take this. Whatever this is, take this with you. 8,000 and 4s and... So this should be a deuce. Do we have 3s left? We have 4 3s, so... But we know this is a 3. But I guess stone doesn't have a suit, so it goes all the way to the end. So this could be 2 or 4. We have a couple discards left. Rather than guess, let's do this. Let's try to be intelligent about it. We have no 9s left, so the chance of pairing a 9 is non-existent. So get rid of the 9. We have 2 4s. There are 3 6s remaining. A couple aces remaining. This is an okay use of a discard. Go ahead. Alright. So now we know this is trips. Don't know what suit it is, but this is trip 4s. We don't need a ton of money. We'll throw out the 8 and the 7. Okay, so this is either a 4 or a 2. Let's see if it's a 4. It's a 3. It didn't matter anyways, we're fine. Alright, face card no, celestial pack sure, but we need it to be high card please, Pluto. Nope. Full house. Full house. Reroll, level up 4 of a kind. Discard the serpent is an easy one to deal with as long as you play with him on his turn. We catch a full house, we'll play a full house. It's not going to be 10,000, so we don't have to worry about clearing this quite yet. 6,000. So the next full house will take us past it, so we'll just play high card. Get him ramped up. Play this shit out. And then we'll play our full house. A better full house. But a full house nonetheless. Yeah, waste of mime at the moment. And a waste of splash. Like, playing full houses. A waste of mime and a waste of splash. We're doing great on wasting both. Can I level up high card, please? Nope, full house. Okay, got it. Yes, I shouldn't have asked. You're correct, game. I shouldn't have asked. 2 pair. Let's play Nelly style. And then 2 pair. Then ignore the queen. Ignore the queen. She's not your friend. She's just gonna laugh at you. Discard. What do we got left? A bunch of 10s, so I should throw out the 10. Couple 4s, couple deuces. It's a crapshoot then, isn't it? So we don't have that many aces left, so the ace should go. And then 2 5s versus 3 10s, right? 3 10s makes sense. 3 8s makes sense. We already have 2. And throw out the 2 because we're not going to pair it up with that 2 anyway, so there's only 2 2s remaining, so there we go. And we have quad. We have our trips. Same thing, this ace can go. This 9 can go. This 3 can go. And play the full house. Off we go. Got excited for mine. Alright, please Hanged Man. We can only get 1. Hanged Man? Full level up hot. mean, given the choice... Right? And then we can sell him and open the next pack of cards. Hanged Man. And we just get Fool again. So Fool will make another Fool, so we'll take Emperor. So at least it's something. Chariot, thank you. We'll take Chariot. Chariot is okay. We'll make Chariot happen. Okay, so what do we have fewer of? We got 2 3s already. We have 4 aces, 10s. We'll throw away the 9. And now we'll throw away the 9. And we'll throw away this queen. Alright, so here we go. This is our hand we have to work with. Alright. No full houses, eh? Definitely have flushes, but that's not going to help us for a 2 pair. Have straights, obviously. You're going to have a hard time not having a straight like this. So it's just going to be variations on 2 pair. So we know 1 2 is already a steel card. We'll make another 2 a steel card. There you go. So off we go, 2 pair. 2 pair first. Two pair the second. Two pair the third hand. Our other steel is here. Hooray. Should be throwing out other cards here, I know, to get this even higher. And then we got not a full house. We got 3 2s. Excuse me, 3 3s. We could force a flush. Can't force a straight flush, though. With this going twice and this, maybe it'll be worth it. Nope. Try again. It's early. We'll try again. We're just going to dust ourselves off. We're going to go back in and we're going to try again harder this time and pay attention. Okay, so skip polychrome. Doesn't do us any good for this run if we're going to try to delete cards. Arcana pack would be nice. +3 hand size, +3 hand size. Neat and all. Doesn't do us any good at the moment. Reroll the boss blind, but we'll take this Mega Arcana. So we'll play through the first hand to see what jokers we have. Maybe we can get a decent joker with our $4 with the Mega Arcana pack and see what we can make happen. Play the trips. Trips are fine here. Almost never play the first small blind. But it's worth it to check out what's in the shop once in a while. Grabber is great. So we know we want Grabber before it's all said and done. And sure, Joker Stencil. Why not? We'll play through the hand in that case to get Grabber. Ignore the pack of cards. 2 pair. More than enough with Joker Stencil. Alright. Definitely want Grabber. Yeah, I mean, you can blame the queen. Might blame me for like losing sight of the math here. Grabber will mean we can't open any packs of cards, so I'd rather take Fortune Teller and then open a pack of cards. We still got Hanged Man, and we'll still do the same thing. I'll say, hey, we'll delete odd cards. Grabber, was good seeing you. It's good seeing you, Grabber. It is our favorite, but it's not what we're here for. I have to shake out of my head somehow the premise of just like, oh, we just want to get the best card. We're here. We're on a mission. We're here to delete cards from this deck, and if what we're doing is not deleting cards from the deck, then what we're doing is not the right thing. I'm just gonna play this 2 pair. It's gonna be 600. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. 500. I know why I'm overthinking it, because it's not going to be so certain. Yeah, we're on a mission from Gad. The Penguin sent us. So what is it? It's 175 miles to Chicago. We got a half a tank of gas. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It is dark, and we are wearing sunglasses. Let's hit it. My wife is like 9 years younger than me. When we went to Toronto, I basically did that bit, and she's just like, none of that's true. It's like, okay, cool. I'm just old, which is fine. Being old is underrated. Hey, Spectral Pack. Maybe we'll get a soul card. KDO. No soul card. Immolate. I mean, Immolate would have been great. Immolate would have been on par for us. Add negative to a random Joker. That actually doesn't sound bad with Joker Stencil. We could also make Joker Stencil polychrome by deleting Fortune Teller. Using the "we're on a mission" line works best if that's the only thing you say for the first 90 minutes. Yeah, we're on a mission from God. 4 whole fried chickens and a Coke. 2 pieces of what toast? Was wheat toast or dry? Look like Hasidic diamond merchants, but yes, it's a great film. Never watched the sequel. I mean, it was. I love John Goodman. I think John Goodman is like an underrated genius. I don't know if he's like, you know, maybe later years people will come around on him, but like, there's so much stuff he's so good in, right? He's like unbelievable in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He's just amazing. Yeah, we'll take the negative Joker. Negative Stencil. +3 hand size does us no good. Play only one type of hand this round. We'll make do with that. Alright. It's hard to get a flush like this, but maybe we'll try. We'll play the 2 pair. Because that 5 is gonna do a lot of heavy lifting at the moment. Not gonna take much energy on our part to, you know, nudge that. We just need to open up more Arcana packs, which we're gonna do anyways, so here we go. No Hanged Man, Temperance, Money, High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess, Money, High Priestess. Money. Money. And High Priestess. I mean, there's no reason not to use these. No reason not to use them. +9 at the expense of 1x. No. It has to be chips, and we're not playing straight, so it has to be something that gives you chips in order for this to make sense. Reroll start it. No, we'd rather play through the hand. See what's in the shop again. Alright. 2 pair. Play it out. He's now at 3. Right, so that's something. No. We're not going to be playing flushes. We're running out of cards, so flushes are less likely. So, no. Blue Joker, Bull, Hiker. Hiker would be good. Something like Hiker. High Priestess again, I feel like. Yes. 2 pair. What we really want to see is Emperor. Emperor is who we actually want to see. Alright, play only 1 hand. It's only 800 though. So we know 2 pair is 800. We know it's more than that, so we don't have to be too anal about this. We've already done 2 pair a couple times. Chariot. Yes, so just free Arcana card is going to go, free tarot card is going to go to him. The Emperor is the correct move, so we'll just go ahead and slap 4. Because we want to get more tarot cards. Hanged Man? No Hanged Man. Justice and Hierophant. See if we can level up our hands here a little. Flushes are unlikely, but it's more likely than quads or straights right now. That's for damn sure. +3 hand size, reroll the boss. Nope. We know 2 pair is worth 2,000, so we're not overly concerned. Outside of just making sure we actually have the 2 pair. Let's go ahead and make these bonus. Yeah, make these bonus 3s. Be a glass tube. What do you got? What's that in this economy? 5,000. Okay. Again, flush. Yes, but no. Hanged Man? No hanged man. Temperance will take free money. Copying the chrome steel is not a bad idea there, but we'll take free money. Boy, just have not seen high card. Like either run, Pluto is. The planets are in alignment, and Pluto is hiding behind Uranus. I mean, I don't mind telling you that right now because I can't find the motherfucker. Throw out the aces. 2,000. Okay, good to know. Good to know where we stand. Again, Swashbuckler. Well, they really want to bring him out. So we'll take it. We'll convert stuff to hearts, but just to increase it. We'll use a roll, right, just to see what we can do. God, slim pickings. I'm half tempted just to play it. What is it? Trips? 4th. There you go. We did it. Grabber we will grab this time because we still have enough for all of our packs. Steel Joker in theory is a good Joker. We really do need. We really could use chips because right now it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us 1. Right for 1.2. That is a smart move. More than that too. It's not like it's added. They multiply. So we'll start by opening the Arcana pack. Emperor, the Fool. So we can make some stuff happen here. So step 1, go ahead and make these things hearts. Just do him. Then we'll use the Emperor, and then we won't use anything else. We will sell the world. We will use the Fool to get another Emperor. All right. So we still have $9 left over. If we get an Immolate, which would be huge, we want that anyways. We'll have the money to buy the Joker. And if we don't, then whatever. No Immolate is here. -2, make both of them negative is going to make this a ×6. At what cost, though, right? Purple Seal. Purple Seal, Purple Seal. I think Purple Seal is the way to go. Yep, Purple Seal. And... we can't keep making our hand low. That's not going to help us. All right. So, Steel Joker, can't get you. Mega Buffoon pack is not a bad plan. It's not a bad idea. But we need something that's going to shred cards. So, like, we'll do it. So if we can get, like, trading card, that'll help us burn cards. So, trading card! Sweet. 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 And then we'll get Ice Cream, right? So he's still at 3, but we need to get trading card. We can always sell him. That's not a big deal. All right, so this is going to be a great step forward. I should have multiplied that 3 because we're going to get rid of odd cards, but whatever. Off goes to 7. Go away. Okay. With this being a 3x... 6,000. Okay. These aces can be bonus aces. Use Emperor. Hanged Man, fantastic. Fuck these 9s. Pair. Right. 35 cards, 15 to go. Making a type of progress. High card. And ice cream's helping a little. This isn't going to be it's not a high run. I'm not trying to make it the highest run possible. I'm trying to get rid of cards. So even if this is 3x, it's helping to keep, it's helping to move things along. So just quit trying to fucking maximize stuff, Blaine. Just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Discard. Cool. What are those aces and these 6s worth now? 14,000. It's fine. It can be suboptimal. You're not trying to get a high score. Stop thinking that that's important. Buy the voucher. That's the other thing I've sort of been mentally mulling over. Is if I'm buying vouchers, they can't appear again. Hanged Man is here. So it does limit what we can remove. So I might have to say, I guess, fuck these, fuck the 5, and then one of the 2s, because we want to get rid of them. So, fuck the 2. Hanged Man again? Nope. Strength. We can do magic, though, here. So we don't have many 5 and the 7. Let's make them not be 5s and 7s. There we go. Now they're not 5s and 7s. 14 more. Nope. Double tag, double mega arcana pack, yes. Hangman, 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 Hangman. Hanged Man, sweet. This 9 and this, that Molt 3 is nice, so we'll just have to be this 9. And then so this is polychrome, so it can also be polychrome and Molt. There you go. Hanged Man? No Hanged Man. Hanged Man would have been good. Judgment will give us free money because we can just sell whatever it generates. So that's the same as free money. Wild card, glass card. Glass 5, because glass can break, right? That'd be a way of destroying a card if we play it. Right? Judgment, we'll just sell whatever we get. Right, or sell. Free money. No repeat hand types this round. I'm not overly worried about that. This 5 is odd. We'll get rid of him. Right, and there's this card. I should keep checking whether it's discard or play. Because in my head. Alright, now we want to try to do what? There's no 1 9 remaining, so discard this 9, definitely. There's 3 8s. Bunch of 6. Observation. Shoot, fire away, Jed. That's why I like the backseat game, because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, where I picked the Hangman first, yes. Might have opted to do Hangman second in case. Yep, that's actually a really good point, because you could have had the Fool, so yes. A good point. You know what? One of these days I'm going to probably do... There is a very small element of... I keep doing like the time check, because, you know, I work to make sure I'm not late for work. I should probably start doing like more of the, like the day off streams where like I can just really sit here and think about it. I just find myself trying to get like 3 or 4 runs in like an hour and a half, and it's just not practical. That being said, let's also be clear. I think if I had like a lot of time, I'd probably just still be ADHD and like, just clicking through it as fast as I can because we need the stimuli, right? But no, that's it. That's a solid point. Strategically, yes, a more valid approach. The 10, the 8, the 6. There's plenty of 6s. The 4, there's a bunch of 4s. So we'll go ahead and we'll play this out as high card. because it's still going to be worth a bit because of all the stuff we have going on here. All right, 7,000. And now let's try to improve our lot in life with our parent. Thoughtful, yeah. Next Monday, thoughtful stream. It is a day off. I could probably try to do it a little bit more thoughtful. So yeah, on days off, that's probably the right thing to do. 4 spades remaining, but it's frankly as likely to be a club, and it's twice as likely to be a diamond. We only need 1, so we'll play out this high card. We can't play out a high card. We have to play something different, right? So we'll play out the pair. I keep trying to push us towards the flush because I know we're going to need it eventually here. So straights are out the window. Play the pair. 16,000. We don't need a ton. We just need the flush. The steel card isn't going to make a ton of difference here. What do we think we can get? But we can get more 6s. We can get trip 6s. That's possible. So we can also get 2 pair if I catch another ace. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a huge amount. Discard. All right. So trip 6s will play, and we still have our. Or should we just play the flush draw, and then there's plenty of 6s. There's plenty of 6s. We'll play the flush. There's still another 6. So trips is still possible if this doesn't clear, and I think this might clear anyways. The 2 pair, this clear anyways, it clears anyways. I like the eye when I don't like the eye. I like the strategy that it brings, and that's a good example of slowing down and having to think. By Hierophant, even if we don't care what we use him on, just to generate. Hanged Man is here, so step 1 will be let's go ahead and magic up you dudes, and then we will hanged. What, the 4s? Because we're gonna hold on to the chrome under normal circumstances anyways. We have a bunch of 6s, so I don't want to cut into our 6s. So getting rid of the 4 will take us down to 2 4s. Oh yeah, I had 10s and 6s. Okay. I'll watch for it. And then the other pack, and then maybe we get Fool here. We don't get Fool here. We get Empress here. We get Death here. Also consider, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to play the Steel 4 no matter what. So, all right. How many 10s do we have? We have 4 10s. We have 3 2s, but that Tarot 2 is tantalizing. To use a throwback. 4 aces. I'd almost want that Tarot 2 more than the ace. And I think we'll do that. Yeah. Hopefully we'll break the glass. Normally we would skip everything before the pillar, but I don't want to add cards to the deck. So I can skip but not get anything, but that's an incredible waste as well. So I wonder if we can just high card through this and not make it a big deal that everything's debuffed. Seven, right? Yeah, last 7. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3 trip 10s. I'd love to play the glass. So let's hopefully we get like a. We have no 5s left, so it has to be like a diamond or something. We're gonna play 5 as a high card. What ace 2? 3, 4, 5. It's a straight. We'll play it. Hopefully the glass breaks. Break! Of course. The time you want to break, it doesn't break. Yeah, you can skip adding it, like, but it seems like that's a waste even for me. Right? Like that's even poorer strategy than I normally employ. Temperance for free, $14. No, we want more tarot cards. So I'd rather have more tarot cards. Empress and the Moon. Temperance will take money. Magician, Temperance will take money. And we'll use these even though we don't care too much about them. Leveling up a pair. Leveling up high card would be great because we're running out of shit in our hand. It's $40. Yep. Take it. So we're not trying to keep the pillar off our ass. We can just break the glass card right now by discarding it. 2 10s remaining, obviously, because that's what we have left. What do we have in autumn of? 9s, 5s, 4 3 2, 9 5 4 3 2, 9 5 4 3 2. It's the 5. The 5 will probably break on its own though eventually, but I think that's still the right one. That's still the right one. All right, so just use you to get rid of it. There you go. Congratulations. All right. Empress, the 6s. We know we have a bunch of 6s. So eventually we have to start deleting other cards here, like 5s and stuff. Or 8s and stuff, I should say. So we'll play this undebuffed pair versus the polychrome. Yeah, I think that's right. I think even if that being debuffed, the polychrome makes up the difference. Alright. 6s. Alright. Ice cream's about done. So we're ready to replace him with something or just yank him out entirely. Wheel of Fortune we'll use because it'll make him happy. We have no face cards. We'll buy Lovers. Seeing double is not great, but it's not bad for pairs and shit. Because, you know, we got some clubs. We don't have a lot of cards left in general, but we can get more cards, more clubs, I should say. None of these are great. Strength, we could make more 9s into 10s, 8s into 9s. We want to get rid of the 9s, so we want to actually get rid of that. 2 into 4, 2 into 3. No face cards, so the 10s don't go up. We have no 5s. So I think that just basically none of these are great options. So we're just going to do this. There. Out with it. Not a fan of that. Of breaking the glass there. Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, you're probably right. I don't know that there's an ideal move there. I'm trying to keep it so we can still catch. Oh, high card. We can still catch a pair. It's a weird line to walk. It is. So there's probably a lot to be said for the different ways of doing it. Okay. So we definitely don't want to discard him this start because we don't want to destroy him. 8s, 10s, and 6s are kind of what we're looking at. We're running low on 6s, so 6s can go. The 8 can go as well, and then just keep it going. So 24 cards. Okay, discard him just to get a high card, or tarot card. So 10, 10, 6, 6. Let's play the 2 out and see if we can get the break. Break! Figures. What do we have as far as 9s go? 1 9 in the deck. To make both these 8s into 9s, then we have a better chance of getting paired. It doesn't change what we currently have here. Judgment. Use it just to sell it. Hold on to it. The 3x is worth more. Okay. So that should be 2 pair. That should count as a double X. That's a 3x. Let's go. Four more cards. That's all we got to do. Make it a couple more rounds. Can we level up high card? Nope, 2 pair. 5 actually. 5 more rounds. You're right. We got to get below 20. Correct. Yep. Hermit is free money. There's no reason not to take it. Buy and use. Runner splash, no. Pluto, yes. Buy and use. And we'll stop and briefly reflect on Greedy Joker for diamonds. Over what, though? Or just adding it to the mix? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds left and 1 wild card. So a quarter of the deck is still diamonds. The 50 chips is nice and all. I think having the extra X mult is better. Hang demand. Oh, that's what I was hoping. I didn't say anything, but I was kind of hoping for that. Hey, we'll take this negative. Hell with it. Negative 3 of a kind. That can happen. We can get 3 of a kind. Next round. All right, cool. Cool. Play it. All right. Step 1 is going to be to destroy someone, and that someone should be, I guess, the 10? Because I can annihilate the other 10, so first 10 goes away. What do we have as far as 4s go? 2 4s left as well. All right, so first 10 goes away. 3 6s remaining, 2 2s remaining. We want to discard him. We don't actually want to eliminate him. You're saying the 4? Okay. So let's do this to start. So if I can get both of the 4s here, that'd be my ideal. Like, I'm hoping that I discard this and I draw the other 4. I don't a 4, or if I get another 10, we'll destroy both the 10s. If I get another 4, we'll destroy the other 4. Destroy the other 4. So that's what I'm partially looking at here. Judgment. 6 to 3. Use it to sell it. Play the full house, probably. Hopefully we draw another 4 here. Oh, we're gonna have way more than enough. All right, Hanged Man is still here. Maybe we'll get Fool. So we'll look for Fool in the shop, because maybe Fool will come up, right? Still worth checking to see if we can level up High Card, just to keep us alive. Yep, High Card will help. All right. Moon, no. No. 1 more. Strength. I'll take it just to power up Fortune Teller, but... All right, this is going to be a good chance for us to destroy shit. So what are we keeping? I think we're definitely keeping any 6s. We'll keep that glass 2. Keep the 1 4. Destroy that 1 4. So we're going to destroy this 1 4. Because we're going to keep this steel. And then we'll figure out what's next. So step 1. Destroy. Okay. Step 2, let's kill off. I like that bonus 10, and this helps trigger him. So maybe... Let's make this into a 5, because it doesn't matter. I just want to use this. We're not going to play it anyways. It doesn't matter. The 9 of hearts, maybe. We destroyed 2 cards, so it's a question of which 2 are we destroying. We destroy the 9 of hearts, and then the ace, the 2 of the seal, absolutely. Destroy this. Discard him next. Chariot is here, so we'll probably use Chariot for something. Yep. We'll probably try to destroy the glass card. You know, you seem to be a big fan of destroying it the natural way, right? So we'll discard him to draw our next 3 cards, right? It's because, you know, we have a chance to break him on his own. And that leaves us with what? Most of our hand here. I like that Polychrome Molt 10. The 3s? What do we think about just getting rid of these 3s and being done with 3s? That's all of the 3s, and then we just need a glass card to break. All right, Vaya con huevos. We'll make you a steel ace because why not? We'll make the 6. There you go. Make you a steel 6. Yay! Yeah, apparently that's sufficient. Good game, hooray! 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously this run is gonna not be all that awesome because I keep playing, just fucking playing these weird ass hands. But we got below 20, which is great. Let's see if we can see Paintbrush on our way out of here. I don't think we're gonna. Buy the devil. Certificate of authenticity is the exact opposite direction we want to go in. Next round, make a celestial. No, we'll play it. And then definitely discard. Got a bunch of 6s. Discard this ace. We're probably done with discard and stuff for money now that I think about it. We don't have to. I mean, it's not going to do us any favors anymore. We get $3. If we just sell a trading card, this goes up to 4x, and then we can put a little bit more together, right? A good question. I don't know if we can make that far, but yeah, let's see if we can run out of cards. Okay, so get rid of the ace. All right, we got still managed to catch a full house. I want to discard this real quick just so I can get more of them. Death is a very interesting card to see at this juncture, because we do have this magic 10. So we'll make more of him, right? Make more of that fun 10, and then you can be a gold card, I guess. And now we'll play our full house. Yeah, it doesn't matter. $80,000. So yeah, just not great scores. Really low scores. Really low scores. But we'll level up 2 pair. We'll take the moon, even though it's not going to do a damn thing. Odd Todd is the opposite of what we're looking for. We were looking for even Steven the whole time. The Fool, we'll see if we can't hold on to him until we get another Hanged Man. Polychrome Joker's not going to do us any good. Off we go with the 10? The 8. So, get rid of the 8. First things first. Do that. Get rid of the 8. Okay. Play these 2s and hopefully they'll shatter. Hopefully this will break. Let's see if we can get that to happen. Nope. It never breaks when you want it to break. Empress. The ace and this. Empress. Hold on to the 6s for obvious reasons. So I guess we'll just play out these 9s. And that will make seeing double happy. Out. Hanged Man. Hanged Man. Death. Death could be useful. And not over Chariot, though. We'll hold on to the Fool to see if we can't get Hanged Man. Alright. One forces one card to be selected. This 9. I like this 9, though. So maybe we'll make more of that 9. Because he helps trigger him. play the full house and just get out of here. Oh, they're both selected now, so I can't. Play the flush. Yeah. Part of me doesn't want to clear the hand because I want to destroy a card. And it's picked the card that I like, and I thought, oh, I'll duplicate it. Now they're both selected because that's how the game works. So if I play the flush, that should be more than 100,000. So I might want to just play this pair. Yeah. And I can live without that 6. I can live without that 6. It's a nice 6, but I can live without it. All right. Play the quads, I guess. And then what's left? This 9. Play 9 card high. There you go. Have it. It's not like we didn't level up high card a little. Hooray, Omeda Togo Zayama Shinji Pilot D8 level. Let's see if we can get rid of all the cards. Nachatong. I should have discarded this. Yeah. Well, I couldn't select it. Like it kept. You know, it's. So you're right. I could have discarded. Yes, you're right. I see what you're saying. Yes, you are correct. Well, I guess level up trips because might as well. So he's right there. Can we get Hanged Man? Pair of pants. If this was running, this would be great. I mean, this is the annoying ones where the Joker doesn't keep track of everything you've done up until this point, because we've done a lot of those. All right, we'll hold on to our money. High card. Where's high card at? Level 5. All right, +3 hand size, straight flush. Start with 0 discards. Let's get rid of the bonus 9, I guess. We'll get rid of the only ace we have. Right? Yeah. Hanged Man? Death. Death will be interesting. So what do we want to do here? We can make more of those magic 10s. At the expense of what? Maybe this one? Can you clone the glass too? We can yeah, we can try. And in fact, we can do it again. All right. And play this as a full house, and then see who we get to break. One of them did. 15 cards. Emperor. Tower and the Moon. We'll use them, but we don't want to use them. High card. High card. You keep going about high card bling, but you never play it. Yeah, I know. I've noticed that as well. All right, so step 1, identify our victim. Yeah, I know. You're fine to say it. We'll make you stone, and we're gonna hold on to this because he needs something to be a club. So we're gonna keep that on hand to make something a club. Maybe we'll make this one a club, and then we'll discard that to destroy that. So let's make one of these into a club. Just one. Discard this one, the tower. We'll save that for next round so we put on the one destroyed. I'm not trying to add stone cards into this to really fuck with the flow. Full house. Fine, we'll do this. We'll just play. Let's see, what's a high card worth in this economy? What is just a regular ass high card worth? As where we've leveled it up at 16,000. And now we know. Discard Hierophant. Yeah, now he's a Hierophant. Oh, we only have 4 cards remaining. If I discard 5 cards, I just won't draw anything back, will I? All right, we'll see what happens here. I'll play this full house. Does the deck shuffle, or are we just going to run out of cards? 2 pair. All right, we cleared it. Bull. Nope. Sure. Immolate. Can we get Immolate? Can we get Immolate now? We cannot. Purple Seal. Poly. Random Suit. Negative. No. -2 to our hand size. No, we don't need that. Soul. Oh yeah, Soul would be huge if we can get it. I guess if we're gonna do anything. Yeah, another Purple Seal, and we'll throw it on the Gold 6? Right. Oh, they're gonna make us get 2, that's right. Convert all into a random suit. That doesn't do us, so we'll just skip. That doesn't do us any good. That actually does us a lot of not good. Hang Demand, can we get the Hang Demand? Hang Demand, hooray! So now we gotta decide what cards to destroy. I think the 6s are an easy choice here. Now we will discard the... Oh, we have no discard, so it doesn't matter. Great. Okay, cool. So we just have to... We gotta play the video game here. And get 220,000. So the steel's gonna help a lot with that. So it's probably something like this. Cat, what's up? Come on. Come on. Alright. Might have to... What's the last card? The last card is the Deuce. The Glass Deuce. If we play this pair of 9s, it should at least trigger him, but it's not going to trigger that. We could also just throw out Stone High card. Right? Because the Purple Steel would survive. You have Stone Purple Seal. Pair of 6. Pair of 9s. Yeah, but the 9s will trigger this. The 6s, yeah. Okay, hell with it. I don't want to use the Steel, but I don't think we have any choice here. The Deuces, right? Make the Steel last as long as we can. 10 high? Sure. Pair of 6s? So I think at that point in time, this becomes necessary, right? We'll just do that. Because it'll help him up. Oh! Inauspicious! Inauspicious. I would love to have seen what would happen if we had destroyed all the cards, though. I'm sure someone's done that. Right? Someone out there in Balatro land has had no cards, I'm sure. We ain't special. At least not to that level. Alright, so what does that mean for what we've done? Well, not a ton that's going to appear in the game. We did unlock our achievement. Right? And then let me see if that actually is that a full-blown Steam achievement? I don't remember seeing it come up. But is that an actual Steam proper? It is. Tiny hands thin your deck down to 20 or fewer cards. 0.38% of players, 3.8% of players, excuse me, have this achievement. So that's a good achievement, but it doesn't beat our lowest achievement, which is flushed as of this recording. I'll do this here real quick. Right? As of this moment, flushed is only 2%. That was like 1.8 the other day. But hey, it counts. 3.8% of players. So that's why I always say is if we get down to this completionist, right? I don't know what the number of people who have it is, but if this is only 2 and this generates for you a joker, then this has to be less than 2, perhaps significantly less. So that's what we're setting out to do. We'll see if we can come up with it, right? We can mark it off on our list at least, even though it didn't generate for us one of the 2 items we got to unlock, it still counts. So yet again, as much as I kind of find this, the tedium of this to be noteworthy and remarkable, like, those are the last 2 unlocks I have, yeah. I mean, and remarkable within the concept of, like, the literal definition of the word, like, worth marking again, remarkable. We have 338 of 340. The last 2 things we need are the Canio Joker, which we need Soul Gem to get. We can't control that, but we have all the other Jokers. And we need the upgraded Paintbrush voucher, which we just have to buy a paintbrush and then wait till it sees. It's unlocked. It's just undiscovered. And that's it. Once we have that, then we can start to talk about going back to the blue deck to finally tackle the gold stake. Right? I'm not necessarily looking forward to it, but I'm willing to do that. We can also look at doing all the rest of the challenges. But the main reason I've been holding off on doing the challenges is, and maybe I should have paid closer attention. Like, I kept seeing shit in the challenges like, oh great, we'll grab him. We never had him, and it way doesn't count. So I want it to count. So if I see it and I get the goddamn Joker, I want it to count. Otherwise, I'm wasting my good dice rolls in life on these soul packs that don't matter. So once I get everything unlocked, then we can get back to doing a little bit more of the challenges. I'm probably mentally ready to be hurt again by the gold stake, right? Like the orange stake. Orange stake was bad. Like it almost broke me. So I figured doing a worse version of that, right? With perishable and rental, we'll do that. But yeah, we just gotta get these last 2 things. I'll probably still keep doing what I threatened to do, right? Is just on my downtime, maybe I'll start to play through until we get something that looks good. It's like, okay, here's Paintbrush Ante 2, and we got a better chance of getting it. So there's a little bit less, I don't want to necessarily say wasted stream, but I don't think anyone wants to sit there and watch me jam R for half an hour. I know I wouldn't want to watch it. I barely want to do it. But we did at least make some progress. We did unlock an achievement, and that's great. So we'll start to wrap up with that. Jed, as always, thank you for showing and chatting. I do appreciate it. Everyone else watching, I'd like to thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys watching. Anyone else who wasn't watching, I'd also like to thank you for not watching. It means a lot to me when people leave me the fuck alone. Hope you all have a good day. Peace out and deuces.